Okay, if anyone sends a comment to me, I'll put in my video and I will give you my response to it. Whether you like it or not, I do not care. But you said that no one is crying, me peanuts, anyone complaining, either kids or adult children, you're Māori, indigenous, and couldn't give two peanuts what give about people booing the haka. Because at the end of the day, anyone with everyone who is or are fans or of the sport already knew what the result was going to be. So funny. That's the thing that really pisses me off is that you think that you won that game, right? Did you watch the TOA Samoa game, the first one, where what do you call it? TOA Samoa, where the same try was allowed for the Kiwis, was not allowed for the Samoan game in the finals. I guess you didn't watch the game. You didn't even watch how many times that the referees in the bunker would go ahead and try and make sure Samoa lost. I guess you never watched the full game of the fight of England versus Samoa in the World Cup, the last World Cup, where the ref did everything in their power to make sure Samoa would lose that game. But if it wasn't for that intercept, Samoa would not be in the finals. Simple as that. And here's another funny thing, right? I'm going to say to this guy, Macau, the bully, you lost to Tonga twice. Okay? How many times have you guys played Tonga? And you lost to them twice, mate. That is so embarrassing. And this is what I'm trying to say. There's so many more Toa Samoa players who are going to play for Samoa. There's going to be so many more players that's going to play for MMT. Why? Because of the fans. Where are the fans at? What the hell are you Māoris, and I say this in a respectful way, are doing for the Kiwis? When the Kiwis won, did you guys parade? Did you guys show your support? Did you guys do a haka? Show how proud you are of your boys? No, you didn't. I bet you they probably walked right into the airport in Auckland and felt nothing. They put all their ass out there, doing their best, trying to win for the damn Kiwis, and you guys don't give a damn. And why? Because that's Kiwis culture, You guys don't care if you win a tournament. It's not in your blood. It's not in your culture. It's in Tonga, it's in Samoan culture to do stuff like that. Now, you carry on and said that Samoa play with heart and grit, but unfortunately, you need much more than heart to get a win at a footy game. Samoa will be a quality international side, but unfortunately, one won't beat Kiwis Australia unless they are missing key players. Yeah, and it's the same with the Kiwis. If for example, just imagine if Dylan Brown, who else is a Samoan in it? White, the Tongan Samoan fella, and who was another outstanding player that was of Samoan descent? There were quite a few of them, right? You could say even the winger, Asoki, whatever. What if he played for Samoa? If you took any of those players, and I'm talking about those without Māori blood within them, right? Like Dylan Brown, right? And White and Asoki. If you took those players out of the Kiwis team, you wouldn't win. Simple as that. You would not win a damn game. This is why I keep saying, bring on the New Zealand Māoris. That way the referee in the NRL will not give a damn. Okay? And we'll see. We'll see how powerful, how strong your pack be without the Samoans and the Tongans in the team. We'll see how good your backline will be without Dylan Brown in it, right? Because he's not Māori. From what I've found out, he is. Kiwi, and Nguyen. But to carry on, because I want to carry on with my subject, and I think I'm just going to carry on, and I'm just going to say this right. If we kick out the New Zealand Māoris, just say like the New Zealand Māoris are just too lazy, don't give a damn, don't want to like, like you'll find out that they do not have that same energy, that same fever as say Tongans and Samoans. They can't get out there and celebrate and show how much they love their Māori team. I was thinking to myself, right, why don't we replace the Kiwis? I don't want Australia. The British Lions, yeah, I'm alright with them because I feel like they can bring the support. They can match Samoan and Tongan energy in the stands. That's what I do believe. And plus, you could get money. But I was thinking to myself, why not we have the Cook Islanders instead of the Kiwis? Okay? And I don't care. I don't care about views or TV or anything like that. You know what I really care about? Is you get Islanders or people that really care and love the game. If they can come in and celebrate with us, right? And I was looking at the population of the Cook Islands, and there's just as many Cook Islanders living in Wellington, New Zealand, as there are Tongans. There's about 80,000, and they all reside in Auckland. And you imagine yourself, right? Eden Park, you could fill that stadium up with 80,000. And here's another thing, right? I was trying to look how many players are there who are of Cook Island descent that could make that team. And I found this video right over here. And look at this. They got this team right here. Kronk, Holmes, Manu, this guy, Rapana, yeah, Cook Islander. No, he's not. So Dylan Brown will not be in there. Taranaki, yeah. Tomo, he's retired. He's not Cook Islander, so he won't be in there. Napa, I don't know if he's still playing. Tapini, look at the team, man. Lili, I'm not too sure. Alex Glenn, and the interchange. So you could say out of this team right here, there'll be about 3 players or 4 players who are not of Cook Island descent. So they would have a great team. Not only that, they would have the population, enough population within the Cook Islands to play. Alright? And not only that, they will come out and support. Think about it. The KUKIS, right? Who just beat South Africa. And look, they will come out in numbers. They will come out. I know they will. And this is held in the Melbourne, right? So you just imagine if the Cook Islanders had all these players in the team, and how they would just come out and support. And for me, this is the thing that I love about the Tonga and Samoan clash, was seeing the colour in the crowd. That's something that I just went to myself, man, if this game, just imagine if rugby league was international. Just imagine if Brazil, USA, they would take it to another level from Pacific Islanders. The level that PIs are putting on rugby league, you could say it's equal to what you may see in college football. But if you think about if rugby league was at the level of football, how crazy this game could be on an international level. It would be crazy. So this is my thoughts. If the New Zealand Māoris just say they suck, they do not bring in they can't match the energy of the Samoans, Tongans, then I wish and I hope the NRL brings in heritage instead of internationals and make a Polynesian bowl, putting the best players from Tonga, Samoa, and the Cook Islanders, and do the same thing, but kick out the Kiwis. We don't need them. We don't want them. Let them go out and watch soccer, netball, cricket, golf, yachting, what other sports they're into? Racing. Just let them go do that. But let's try and build this tournament for us Pacific Islanders. And as for Papua New Guinea and Fiji, nah, no, I don't want Melanesians to be part of this. This is just a Polynesian Bowl. That's what I want.